Let's wrap up quickly because we are about to begin the pitch session. Great work, everyone. Now let's sit again at the everyone's table because we are about to begin the pitch session. Thank you, everyone. Great work, everyone. Okay, so before we begin the pitching sessions, I would like to invite Adrian to. Okay, let's give it one more minute. That means one extra minute for you guys. Okay, time's up, everyone. Now, before we begin the pitching session, I would like to invite Adrian to explain about the pitching, and the pitching will be moderated by Dafa. So I invite Adrian. Let's go to the stage. Thank you.
Yeah. I hope you don't get bored to see me every day again. Yes, I hope everyone is having a very energetic discussion session again. I saw everyone is already very prepared for the presentation. Everyone is very positive to become the winner. Everyone is a winner here, I would say, but we will pick the best of the winners, sadly. So, what we're going to do in this session right now, we will set basically time for you to basically present in a very quick procession. Next, please. But before that, I hope everyone is enjoying the Ideation Challenge. Thank you. Give a round of applause for everyone that has been doing a very hard work in trying to improve brick fields in through wayfinding. I think everyone is already prepared for the presentation. So what we're going to do now, next, well, go back. Yes. This is what we're going to score from your presentation, your ideas in this ideation session right now. The first one, of course, how is the impact to the users? The second one, is it innovative and is it creative? Third one, is it feasible, of course, to implement? Because we're trying to also implement it in the near future. Is it inclusive and accessible? And also, is it relevant to the local context of Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur, or even Brickfields? So right now, we have a set of judges that will score your presentation. The first one is myself from Transform Jakarta. And then there's Hasbi from Siuman that will score you. Third one is Celine from ICSC. Fourth one is Suyen from Commit Initiatives. The fifth one is Akil from Transit Malaysia. And the last one is from Ernest from ST Wong and Partners. So everyone is already pumped up for presentation? Yes? Yes? It's only Dinah say yes. Everyone say yes? Yes. So next one. Let the presentation begin. So everyone will have, yes, yes. Okay. So the moderator will help.
Okay. I'll pass to them later.
Okay. Thank you very much. So let the presentation begins. We will have exactly 5 minutes for each of the groups. So anyone who want to volunteer to explain first? Dina. Oh, thank you. Yes. Before you start the presentation, please state the number of the group and maybe the name if you have one. Okay. I will pass the mic to Dafa and then to Dina. Thank you.
Okay, all set up? Let's go. Yeah.
Okay. Here. All right. Okay. Oh,
Please stay for the teams. There's a like a black square on in the front of the stage, front of the camera. So we're gonna have to stay there so that you could all be featured on the live stream. Thank you.
Okay. Oh, the 5 minutes has begun. So, good morning, everyone. I'm Dina Dayao of Muvos One Coalition, and my colleagues. To save on time, we will just say we are the winning team. Okay. Um, we we decided to choose two bus stops and the the portion of the mall where the bus station is, right? With the invisible bus stop sign. And we have three main objectives in this wayfinding exercise, which is we try to color code it. So to inform, to identify, to direct, and also we have a safety and warning um, consideration, safety warning and inclusion consideration. And then in the course of labeling it now, we realize all these different objectives are cross-sectional, they're intersecting. So for for identification, which is yellow, we propose putting signs, of course, identifying what the facility is, right? And then, so this is the floor, the the differently colored brick pavement for the bus, and this there will be signs here saying bus, taxi, and there will be a identification of the roads, and then for that's informing and public facilities. So in the we decided to ideate the walkway, the possible walkway that Suyan identified as a safer path. So in that safer path, we of course will have this is already there, the pavement, the differently colored pavement, and then we will have facilities. We see this potential area. This area has much potential for a community center, possibly a library or a library of books and a library of tools that the community can share. And we want to put a bathroom and a drinking fountain and signs, of course, saying how many more minutes to KL Central. For the bus stops, we had this groundbreaking idea to include possibly rain water catchment devices, so the water can be either used for drinking or for other purposes like cleaning or watering plants. And we see that there will be tactile paving in the bus stops too. This will be information. It also will be a public facility. It will also direct the people who are in wheelchairs or who have difficulty seeing. So as we did this, we realized that many of these features really overlap. When you identify something, then it's not only the identification is for everyone who is for the general public. At the same time, it will having the features of the tactile paving and the signs saying school zone, people crossing, is also to warn everyone and alert everyone that these folks, people with disabilities and senior citizens have the priority. Yes.
Maybe I would like to also add from our latest discussion. Actually, for each design is also looking back at the context of where it's located. Example here in the bus stops, it is near school zones. There's sekolah kebangsaan and also madrasah. So we tried to also incorporate a design which is a much more kids friendly, child friendly. Maybe we can also add like illustrated arrows around the tactile tiles in the floors to make it easier for children to see. They can just look at their path there. Where do you want to go? Maybe if you want to go to the transit stops, you can just follow the like the pink arrows, or if you want to go to school, you can just yeah. Okay, so that's okay. So
Okay. For the last, basically, what we would think of, basically, also, the main essence of any wayfinding is basically to have the inform, to identify, to direct. That makes the complete wayfinding formula. You can have one without the other. And last but not least, if you remember the one at the invisible bus stop right below the bridge. So the other words that based on our experience of doing a wayfinding project where the clients are always happy about is the cost. So we believe whatever that we propose is not expensive and it's basically cost effective, and what we go for value engineered wayfinding solution. That's all.
Thank you.
Thank you very much to our first group. May I have the? Sorry. Oh. Okay, may you stay for a bit to take the picture. And who's gonna be next? Okay, that's table 3. Give it up for our next group. Apa? Oh, okay. I'll help you with the.
Group number 3.
Number 3.
Group 3. Hello everyone, we are from Group 3. I'm Ai Safira. Yeah, so there are 3 main objectives that we want to highlight about our design. First and foremost, of course, it's wayfinding, because there are several existing wayfinding in the brick fields, the pole wayfinding, and the wayfinding in the bus stop. So, and the second one is the inclusivity aspect, because it is located in brick fields, which are there are schools, there are people with disability association, as well as the special school for mentally disabled. So we integrated inclusivity aspect on each wayfinding that we design. And for the last thing, and last but not least, is the physical integration between the wayfinding itself and also the infrastructure. So Phi will also explain about what we upgraded from the existing infrastructure, specifically for the road diet and the cycle path and the integration for the wayfinding itself. And I'll pass to Joseph.
Hello, everyone. Good morning. So now, we said, we had 3 parts in our presentation. First one being wayfinding. Second will be the inclusivity design. And third is the physical aspect, which will be discussed by Phi. So first of all, I'd like to highlight that this area in KL Central actually is nearby the Association for the Blind. So there's 2 specific wayfinding post that definitely needs the inclusivity aspect, because we also consider the cost. But first of all, we're gonna be discussing the improvements that we saw on the existing wayfinding signages, what can be improved from it. So I'd like my partner to start it a bit. Yeah.
All right. All that we can see that there's the existing pole at the intersection junction around here and here.
Okay. Oh, we see that the signage is all black, so basically it's blend with the environment, so no one will notify there are signage there. So what we can do, we go back to the aspect of the basic wayfinding to create awareness that the to the signage itself. So first, we change the first upgrade that we change the pole color from black into yellow to create awareness that there is signage there, right?
So as he was saying, we are gonna change the color of the post from black to yellow, so it could be identifiable. Because yesterday when we were walking, we had to find it. It's easily noticeable. The second one is we would like to add arrows that points to the direction. So at the end of the wayfinding signage, we did not see any directional arrows that point to the direction. So that is our second suggestion. So first, change the post color from black to yellow. Only the post, not the wayfinding panel. And then second is to add arrows. Then third,
Okay, about the third, we add the distance markers, time markers, and pedestrian icon to make it more pedestrian friendly. So we to inform that this road is pedestrian friendly.
yeah, so what he was saying is that we're gonna add the distance. So aside from adding arrows, there's gonna be saying like 200 meters at the bottom, which tells you that you're already 200 meters, and at the same time, we're gonna add time only on the place of interest. So for example, you're like 500 meters, it's like 6 minutes away, something like that. Because I've seen it done overseas, especially in Taiwan. And you know, it's all Chinese. I don't know. I don't understand Chinese, but I was able to go to my place of interest because they have those time stamps. And the fourth one that we would like to do is to color the, because the existing Malaysian wayfinding sign has a translation at the bottom. It has an English translation at the bottom. So what we propose is to change the color of the translation at the bottom to yellow. So there's like a bit of contrast. So at the top is white, and at the bottom is going to be a bit yellow in color. So there's going to be a bit of contrast in it. Next.
1 minute. Okay. Can we give them? Because we want to go.
Okay, let me continue. So actually, in the existing post, we would like to add a tactile path because this is the area for the association of the blind that leads them to the post. And then on the post itself, there's underneath, there's an area that they can touch, which our friends from Indonesia has designed, an inclusivity design that they can tap, that they will understand that there's a nearby area. And lastly is to change the change the color of the place of interest into white. So there's like a hierarchy. The place of interest on top, which is highlighted in white, and the rest will be the same color. So that's for the wayfinding. And now we move on to the inclusivity aspect of it.
Yep. Thank you. Oh my goodness, that screen's very torturing us. But anyway, I'll make it quick. I hope my English delicious enough for all of you. Okay. So the second one, we try to the bus stop in KL Central. Yeah. So we have two signs. There are the existing signs are like very small bus stop here. So we would like to delete it and combine it with the lamp sign here to make the widest space. But then we can on the road we're gonna make sign of bus stop here so people understand there's a bus stop there, and also we're gonna create what's called this one. Pelican crossing. So because when we were there, we saw many people crossing the road. It's not safe, and those people drive very fast. But then with this lamps, stand, we're gonna put more signage about bus station there. But below it, we're gonna put, because usually I love KL, people just scroll a lot of time and they look at down when it's straw. So we're gonna put, there are two number of buses that stop here, right? So the number of buses here when people walk, and also the sign of the people with disability, because it means that prioritizing them to go into the bus for the first time. And then in the sign that here, we're going to put the numbers, the bus stop and the number of bus that will stop there. And then Also, if it's possible, this where it goes. Like this number goes here, this number goes here, so people will understand where we're gonna stop. Basically, that one we're gonna change a lot because this area is already very crowded, and the sidewalk is not too big. So we would like to make it effective to put our wayfinding or sign it just in the existing lamp stand. You want to add something? And also the inclusivity.
Yeah, I also want to add several things. As Bli Termana mentioned before, we use the existing infrastructure and remove the pole wayfinding because, as you can see, yesterday there are street lamps, yeah, and in the street lamp there are advertising that is not really contrast with the wayfinding. So we remove the advertising and change it with the wayfinding itself. And the information that we want to incorporate it in the wayfinding, first and foremost, is the name of the bus stop, the icon of the bus, route on which bus, the destination of the buses, and also for the inclusivity, because sometimes the most important thing is the real-time information for the buses, so that people don't really reliable with the Google Maps, because sometimes it's not really reliable. The real-time information could also be added via the digital signage, and like audio signage that announce, for example, like 422 bus is arriving in 5 minutes. It's in audio, but also below the wayfinding, there's a tactile information that inform the people with disabilities about the bus routes and also the destination to the bus stop itself. And also I also want to highlight the continuous guiding block on every intervention that we want to create. And I pass it to Fai.
Okay, last but not least, I'll make it quick. So when we talk about it, inclusivity, we cannot ignore all type of mobilities, right? Including like cycling, cyclists to the destinations also. So we're talking about the space for them. We start with the street at the back of the KL area here, which is the street in front of the school. We did analyze the traffic pattern that get into this area, and we can see that this street usually currently right now has 3 lanes, right, with the bicycle lane that overlap with the leftmost lane right here. But from the analysis of the traffic pattern, we can see that there can be only 2 lanes. So we can remove that one of the lane there, and imagine that how much space do we have here. We can increasing the pedestrian sidewalk footpath here up onto the second lane right there, and then we create the existing bicycle path on the sidewalk itself, so it can be protected bike lane. And the bike lane will go behind the bus shelter, so because we're gonna move the bus shelters up to the front to the edge of the street here, to the curve. And the most important thing is we noticed that there are the space underneath the monorail that currently has been used for car parking, and it could be utilized as we can turn it into greenway to connect pedestrians from this street up to the in front of the KL Central. And by removing that, we create the crosswalk on the floor, and we can have the signage for wayfinding around that area too. And when we move to the in front of the KL Central, currently there's 3 lanes there, but from the traffic pattern, it's it still needs 3 lanes unless I know informations of the traffic volume, which I don't right now. But we can consider as a 3 lanes and make it a bus stop. Can make it a bus lane on the left side, and for a period of testing time, because we don't have enough informations, this bus lane can be used as a both for bus and cyclists to access the KL Central. And last but not least, on these two locations here, you could see that there are slip lane for to allow people to turn left or turn right, because it's one-way street, right? So the radius of this turn lane is very wide, probably maybe more than 12 meters wide, which encourage the driver to go through that curve very fast. That prevent the people from crossing that street very difficult, because they cannot look left. They have to look behind to beware of the car that's coming, and we could reduce that into like 6 or 5, even 5 meters turning radius to make the car slow down and stop for pedestrians, so that they can cross that safely and easier. Thank you.
I also want to adding a bit more about the wayfinding aspect in this location that located in front of the special school for mentally disabled people, because it's already been redesigned the road diet from five aspect from the infrastructure. So we added more wayfinding. So the first one is the pole wayfinding here, because there is a crossing from the special school here, so they can cross the street and see the pole wayfinding, which where to go. And under the pole wayfinding, there's also the tactile indicators, the braille tactile indicators, which way to go. And for this side, for the bus station, we add totem wayfinding. So it incorporates more information about the bus routes, because there are 10 bus routes in this bus station. And if we add totem wayfinding, it will covers more information about the bus station. Thank you. That's all.
Sorry, maybe add more to the score. All of this, of course, we're gonna remove the pedestrians overbridge, so we can have more space. And for the implementations, we can use tactical urbanisms technique to reduce the cost of implementation. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was group 3. Thank you very much. Oh, you're next.
Group 6.
So group 6 it is. Okay.
You want to take photo? Group 3, come back now. Now, now, now. No time, no time. Let's go, let's go.
Now that's a
Yalla,
firing
yalla,
spirit.
yalla, yalla.
Yalla, yalla, yalla.
All right, thank you. Group
right.
6 is here. We're now to present. Woo! Okay. Okay, what we set up, Group 6 is formed by teams from Singapore, Indonesia, Malaysia, and Thailand, upside down. Yes. Okay, so I just want to give a bit of context. Guys, please come forward. I want to give a bit of context on how our team ended up with what we are presenting today. Because I think the first lesson is you have to read your brief properly, because none of our team members did that. So we actually didn't answer the brief. Okay, we kind of went a bit further than expected. So when we sat down, we got too excited. We decided to do a debrief of what we saw during the sidewalk. And then these are some of observations, things that we like and what we didn't really like about the experience where we had. So things such as like the footpaths, we know there are efforts to improve it, but we wish there's more to be done. Some of the signs are completely not visible. The wheelchair was having a lot of issues. People with wheels are having trouble walking around. I think we are all very familiar with all this. But something we like is that, okay, the race intersection was like a fantastic thing to do. So we really want to encourage more of that. But having these observations that we have, we we narrowed down and we assume that there are no problems. So meaning we assume that we already understand the context of Malaysia and how things work. So we're gonna put aside all the limitations such as governance, such as political will, right? Because we know these are things that we need to navigate and in order to really fulfill the vision. But the team has decided to put that aside in order to fulfill what we imagine. Okay, so we then narrowed to, we realized that the center point of the issue is KL Central, and we feel that fixing KL Central will really bring about a very deep impact. So this reason why KL Central has a great impact is not just number one, it's the biggest station here, it's also the gateway, 3 minutes, gateway of how foreigners such as myself see KL for the first time. So yes, the airport is the first touch point, and then KL Central, we can take the KL Express, then what happens after that? We feel that this gap is really a missed opportunity for KL to really introduce itself and its public transport system as a starting point for everyone. Yeah. In fact, we learned from our Malaysian counterparts who are at work right now. They're not here with us, but they told us that in fact, for locals who live in the KL region, they don't really use KL Central as much as expected. So really, it is a visitor's place. Okay. So we feel strongly that we need to start there, and it will influence these TODs, such as the hotels nearby and the new central. We feel that that the gap there is really quite big. How the lack of care at KL Central allowed the thing to fester outside of it. And then the last part is district, which is where we feel what we are all talking about, the bus stops to be improved. We feel that the district area will be influenced by improvements from KL Central within. Okay, so this is what we meant. So our friend Wish drew this. We want to kind of show you how a dream state will be. Basically, starting from, so okay, I know you will assume that the journey starts here, right? But actually, we want to start the journey from the center at KL Central. We feel that there's a missing information hub. And by information hub, we don't mean a physical information sign or a physical person sitting there to answer your question. It could manifest as an app, a website, anything. We don't want to not nail down the implementation method, but we just want to say that there's a lack of central information right now. And we feel that's something that can be tackled with KL Central in mind, okay? And then as we move out, you will see the new Central. If you notice, right, the signs that we have planted, they're all in blue because we feel that the KL Central sign should influence the TOD signs, meaning they should share the same language, but with a bit of flair, you can kind of demarcate the zoning, meaning, oh, I'm still within like a transport area, the whole complex, but I now know that I'm within the more relaxed, the shopping area, the hotels, things like that. And then as you move out, the bus stop will also again carry the same language of the sign system, all the way to within 400 meters radius of the zoning that you can see here, where we walked yesterday. We feel that the sign language can really continue to carry all the way out. This also kind of forces the idea of a single ownership, because yesterday we did talk about, so who's going to own the problem? We feel that using this approach, you will then kind of squarely identify one owner, and then you kind of keep pointing back to, oh, what did KL Central do and how they flow outwards. And flowing outwards here, we do understand that, imagine seeing like very transport-oriented sign outside in the region is weird. Wish mentioned that we should let the demographic decide how the signs to have flair, meaning we will have a certain guideline and a standard, but we have perimeters that set aside and allow the demographics to decide for themselves the kind of color or texture that they want on the sign system that brings flavor to the space. But it's not just for pretty looking, it's also a zoning, a district zoning that allows people to identify where they are while still rooted to, again, back to KL Central. And then what did I miss out? Okay, these are all elements that we feel along the way can be improved, such as crosswalk, signs added, and also we noticed that on the face of New Central, there's 0 signs mentioning any transport-related stuff. It's all Uniqlo. It's not great. So yeah, a huge MRT sign, LRT, KL Express, KTM should all be mentioned there under the umbrella of New Central and KL Central. This is something that is achievable, but I feel will bring great impact. Okay, last one will be this landmark. So right now we see that there's a very beautiful fountain that's added to kind of landmark the space, right? But if you notice, it's very driver-centric. It's planted in the middle of the road. So for pedestrians that's walking, it's still very like, oh, can you see that fountain over there? We feel it should be pedestrian-driven. It should be sized for us, people walking around and experiencing the space. Okay, we just, because we missed the brief and we were like, guys, we're supposed to fix the bus stop. So at the very last minute, we were like, fix the bus stop. So now we are fixing the bus stop, right? We feel that yes, number one, signs are lacking in the bus stop. So the name, identifying the correct bus stop, the information to be provided on the bus stop, and also I think we should mention, take away the glass in the front to make it more accessible for both able body and people with wheels, everyone. What else? Oh, information board. So we feel that the information board can be at the back. Similar to what we have done in Singapore, we use it as a shelter to block you from rain, but at the same time, it's doubled as a place where you can put information poster. And one more lesson, we want to say that the bus stop can be designed to be more lightweight so that it is easier to replicate. It's not, it doesn't take so much time and resources to build, and therefore with one model, you will be able to replicate it many times around the city. Okay, so just to conclude very quickly, these are our recommendations. We feel that we should standardize the signage. Think of it as one cohesive venue all the way from inside the KL Central to its region around, and then create district zoning so you know where you are as you walk around. Anything I missed out? Okay, yeah, that's all. Thank you.
Thank you very much to Group 6.
Next one, faster, come. Oh wait, take photo now.
Take photo first.
Okay, come. Very good. Okay. Yes, very good. Okay. Thank you. Next group, come on.
Much. Next group, come on, Chup. And it's gonna be from Group 4.
Before that,
Jom,
I
jom,
want to
jom.
show my Adrian, my Rapid KL t-shirt.
Oh, great T-shirt. Yeah,
Bagi.
Bagila, you're selling it here?
It's in the office.
Oh,
Kena,
it's
I
in
pun
the
kena beli tau.
Right. Okay, give it up for Group 4.
Very quickly. Good morning, everyone. Ash is going to go there. Sudah? Okay. Good morning, everyone. We're from Group 4. Our team name is Pasar Seni. We have my teammates we have Leo is from Thailand, Roy from Indonesia. We have Yixing, Kishan, myself, and Ash from Malaysia, and also Fahmi from Brunei. Good morning, everyone. So if you see yesterday's assignment, after the walkabout, we are supposed to get 3 locations and to talk about the 3 locations that we picked and also 3 different bus stops. So we have divided into that 2 assignments. I will talk to you about that 3 locations that we chose. Next one. Okay, you can see the 3 locations that we have here. We're going to talk about the Little India area, which is basically dekat tengah-tengah tu. One is at the Palm Court area, where you saw the food stalls. And also the third location would be at under the monorail, which is near the Palm Court. Okay, so there will be 3 stations. I'll pass to my teammates to go through each. It's okay. Go through each location, and then we'll be able to elaborate further. Okay.
Next one. Okay, next. Bus. Next, this is a Methodist area. We propose to make a Pelican crossing also to and we want to make a new infrastructure, and we want to make a dedicated drop off and pick up for the each school we have a dedicated drop off and pick up for cars in the left side, and then we move to the bike lane to the right side. We have a small sketch here, and then the effective lane will be 3 lanes, just like this, and it hopefully will be safer and reduce congestion. And for the passageway from the left side to the right side to the KL monorail station, we have a very seamless pathway, because we make a same level. That brick one, we will make a same level, and we move to the bottom side in this picture, so they will make it straight to the right side in this picture, and to the left side to the bus stop. Maybe next.
We want to move the Ash, the picture before. You see the pedestrian walk. We're trying to move it further onto that pavement here, because we found when we were there that day, a lot of people are just jaywalking here instead of using that pedestrian. But yeah, crossing is too small as well. So we're trying to move here, and also the ballot along this way. We noticed yesterday when Ash was going through, you see there's all the way it's sekat sana, and then suddenly that tactile for the braille is missing. Also, overall into the all the way around it, we found there was inconsistency in tactile and also the ramp in and out of the station.
Going to Palm Court, yeah. Right. The next focus area is Palm Court. This it's over here. Yeah. So there's a couple of issues with Palm Court. As you can see, there's the biryani people who have sold 25,000 to 5 over the last 5 years, and then there's an old bus stop, and to the left, yet more gerai. Next one. So we are proposing some changes. Oh, before it? Oh, bus stop. Okay. Do we should go straight to bus stop? Okay. Sorry. The changes to the.
We remove the vendors.
Okay. So the plan is to remove the vendors, and also the primarily just to clear out the pathing as well. And you can see that the bus stop is also, it's a bit strange because it's so far forward. Because of all the vendors, you can see that they put their equipment at the back. So people who want to walk behind the bus stop also cannot get past. So you end up people walking onto the main street. And the bus stop also, if the entire stretch is quite high, like the foot higher. So there must be some areas where people can mount and dismount from sidewalk by introducing a ramp onto the sidewalk.
Next to India is so I'll continue on the Little India. So we identified that Little India is located at around here, but currently the situation is like there are 4 lanes around here, and then there is the famous Indian Gate, and then this is like open plaza. So we want to make this on street parking into a new pedestrian area, and also to extend the current on street alfresco area. So we will also add some divider at the middle of the route to separate the direction. So which is like some of the cars is like they going via the route, but they are going to other places like Subang Jaya and like KL or whatever, whichever. But some of the is like the local traffic. So we want to put a divider at the center. And the second one is like we want to have a proper crossing, because yesterday when we crossed about the road, we noticed that there is a car that parked on the pedestrian crossing itself. You can see in the picture, it's a something like they need to correct it. So instead of like we putting the normal yellow crossing here, we want to propose to with some colorful crossing, like just like the similar cases in the Batu Caps. They paint the stairs to make it colorful and also maintain the cultural value of the Little India Precinct. So we also put some recycle bin, rubbish bin for people to dispose their waste. And yeah, this is the new before and after for the in Little India. So I'll pass to my friend.
Okay. I think next. Methodist. Okay. So we have the Methodist bus stop over here, and we can clearly tell that there is clearly a lack of information anywhere. So we plan to add the bus stop name clearly across. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, yeah. Because sometimes you might not even be able to tell it's a bus stop. So clearly there's certainly bus stop logo somewhere. We plan to add like what was that? Yeah, the area maps like this. So if you, in case you don't have your phone with you or whatever, you have at least a reference, right? So QR codes as well. CCTV implementation just for the safety of the kids in case anything happens, or you just want them to be safe. Second. Oh yes, yes. We also plan to. I think it's more for Leo. So yeah, I think that's it from me for now. Yeah. So this is the new rendering for the bus map. Of course, if you look at the original one, there is a bus logo right behind the Methodist text over there. Can you go back to the forward? Yeah. There's a little bit of a bus icon over there. It wasn't really too visible, so we moved it up a little bit, and we gave the names clearly across. Um, just for ease of use, I guess. Yeah. Okay. And now we are moving on to Canal Central. Actually, you want to talk about your yeah? Okay. So let's go back, I think.
Let's go back to the yeah. We also add the ballot because to make the passengers more safer and protect from the cars, and also we are thinking for the blinds, so we add the bottle for pushing, and it will tell you where you are, where you go. Yeah.
You mind trying to listen to the presentation? Very, very sorry. I'm picking up your conversation through my hearing aids. Really, really sorry. It's hard for me to concentrate on what you're saying. Thank you. Sorry, sorry.
And the last one is KL Central. This the bus stop is all of taxi, right? But even the bus stop, there the bus pass here only go to Pasaseni, but yeah, everyone have to get off. Hey, also everyone get off there, and wheelchair also have to use it. So we should move the taxi to other place. Also the pole. Nowadays there are no information at all. So we have to add the information like the line pass here or this sub name. Thank you.
I think to add to that, we noticed you noticed the ballots at the bus stops, right? The main reason was from our friend in Indonesia. He told us that the accident happened because the car went into the bus stops and killed 6 people. Hence why you have to put the ballot just to make sure the safety is there. And also, overall, our wish list is to have lesser cars around brickfields who's are illegally parked on the site. So that will also ease the walking pathway for wheelchair and also for the blinds. Yeah. Thank you. Time's is up. You want to, Ashraf, want to add anything? Time's up. No? Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Just to finish up, I guess this is the final bus stop, Palm Court. We decided to put the design right on the glass just to keep it nice and looking. So if you get off the bus, at least you know where you are, right? So yeah, bollards at the front. There was something to do with ramps as well, right?
Yeah, the jam is okay.
It's okay. It's all good.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I guess that's it.
Just to remove the Briani station.
Yes, Briani station.
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay, thank you very much.
you
Just a
from
quick
Team Pasar
photo,
Seni.
and then who will be next? Whose group will be next? Group 5? Okay, another round of applause for group 4. And we'll immediately move on to group 5.
Here's okay? Perfect. Yeah? All right. Right here. Cheers. Hi, morning everyone. So many exciting ideas for this challenge. So, okay. Group 5. Yeah. Very well. Okay. We're just trying to make this very quick. My name is Shen from Think City. Together with my team, we are representatives from Malaysia and Indonesia. So for the exercise today, what I think we went into is also understanding the brief, purely looking at wayfinding itself. We are not going to talk about a lot of the condition of the urban design and the built environment. So purely we're talking about the intervention of how can we implement wayfinding signages. And what we've come up with is a bit more about strategy and planning. That as the first layer, and then number two, how can we implement implement the ideas. So the first thing we did was to align on our strategy, where we looked at the map here, and what we are thinking is we're just not for wayfinding, we can't just look at the 3 bus stops individually. We have to look at the site in general. So in our practice, we need to understand the area. Not to go into detail, but in terms of the methodology, I think we need to understand who are the users of public transport in the area and who are not the users, and where are they going from? Where are their point A's to their point B's? The next step is to identify, so this can be done through engagements, interviews and stuff like that, and also site assessment studies. But once we've identified that, which is how we highlighted a bit of the map drawing, that's where we can pinpoint actually where are the gaps in the current neighborhood area. So imagine, let's say, mapping out a customer journey for a user, let's say a worker at the Malaysian Association of the Blind. So let's say they come in and arrive at KL Central. How do they get to MAB itself? So these are routes that need to be mapped and understood before we can plan our wayfinding strategy. So what we've done as an idea is that we've highlighted the bus stops, residential areas, points of interest, religious institutes, schools, and etc., etc. And what we can do is create customer journey profiles to understand what routes do they take to go to their point A and point B's, and also where are the easiest and quickest paths. So from there, once we've identified this number of paths and also identified, let's say, the most accessible route that PWDs can take, that's how we should implement our wayfinding strategy, let's say from KL Central to the points of interest. And secondly, we need to consider wayfinding can do more than just direct people. Wayfinding should encourage people to take public transport, so on and so forth. So, and a strategy that we can do is we need to identify residential developments. Why are they driving instead of taking public transport, so on and so forth? What are implementation strategies that can encourage these users? So if you scroll down a little bit more, on the right side, number 3, there's a strategy we come up with to implement a system of point of interest maps. So we think not just having the base layer of having signages at, let's say, the bus stops that should have all the necessary information for people, there could be an additional layer, a value add layer of wayfinding that consists of a system of point of interest maps in the area, so that these information is not just limited to the bus stops, but they are throughout the entire area as a whole. With this holistic approach, having a map saying that you are here at various points of locations in the area, and the multiple colors that we have on the site, it's just to indicate where are your points of interest, where are your point A and point B's. This having this map system throughout the entire area would help not for just the typical user to go from their point A to B's, but even explore things like going to point C, point D, and stuff like that. So I think the power of wayfinding, we've seen a lot of groups that talk a lot about having proper sidewalks, raised crosswalks, tactile pavement, stuff like that. But I think the core thing about what signages can do in part of wayfinding is that it can also be a tool to encourage people to explore more and use public transport more. So I think with this initiative, for people to understand Brickfields better, closes a gap where wayfinding can be a quick win, even for a lot of local governments or associations or people, even let's say the companies in KL Central, it could be a CSR program and stuff like that. So all of these things can be a bit more realistically pitched to people who might fund a project. So that's the general strategy that we've had. This is very much an idea of how wayfinding can be implemented. And then on the left, we have designs up from Ali and Firdaus, LRT Jakarta and Prasarana, shout out. So they are the experts and they are the technical experts for the wayfinding signages. In terms of, I think what they come up with is that having a systemized bucket of different signages, these can be implemented based on the locations of the bus stops or like around the area. So imagine 5 different bus stops. They have 5 different built environments in urban design, right? For example, the one on KL Central, where it's just a pole compared to, let's say, the ones at Palm Court and also the schools. You have the bus stops and stuff like that. A system or family of signages can be created that which can be, after going through this master plan of wayfinding exercise, can be then being plugged and played into different locations are implemented. And ultimately, what the wayfinding should focus on, the information, the direction, and stuff like that, it should be a more holistic picture of the area. So not just for the bus. And this goes back to ultimately, how do we encourage people to use public transport, not just existing ones, and also even to turn, to convert basically non-public transport users to start using public transport. So I think that's that concludes, some of our findings today. I would like to, if anyone else has anything more to share.
Hello, I'm Firdaus from Prasarana Malaysia Berhad. I will explain further regarding on this method of how the way we can make it move forwards. So this is like another method of the strategy, how the way we can implement based on the certain location itself. Because on, let's say for the example, or the bus stop, it might be have to go through with the authority and public council also to be implemented on the certain matter. So basically, they have an information board, and how do we that Prasarana brings in terms of their bus icon. I mean, it's more on visual elements. So icons, how the branding, how the route map itself. And yesterday, Mr. Ernest have explained in terms of how do we the implementation and the content that it should be have in the certain area that might be able to accessibility for the public, how to get through all the stations or to be at the bus stop. So this is moving forward based on our responding and data from the network team, and also based on the certain department also. So we try to make it on adjustment based on the bus thermometer, turns to be as a ROD, Rapid KL on Demand, and also bus route map to be presented like this. So whenever that people be around on that area radius, so this is the zoning mapping that we can conclude based on the items. So this is how the way we work into this situation. But looking forward to another implementation, we are like happy to have another reference from the LRT Jakarta. So maybe Mr. Ali can explain further on the other side also.
Maybe it's time up. Just a simple this is we have a same concept between Rapid KL and also what we already do in Jakarta. We have some concept. We show the bus stop icons, the names of the bus stop, and the number, line number, and the route of the line. So we can show them at the information board. Yeah, this is the bare minimum of every bus stop. It should be has this information board. Can you scroll, please? And maybe this is another example. We have the pylon, and in Indonesia we call it totem. So we have also similar or identical concept between the Rapid KL and what already implemented in Jakarta. So we hope this is minimum spec, minimum bare minimum requirement for our bus stop in every world, yeah, in every country. This is the bare minimum for the information of the bus stop. We just it. Thank you.
For the last one, the last slide.
I think you can call it here lah. That's our elevator pitch. So thanks. Any further questions we can
Thank you very
discuss?
much. Okay, a quick photo before we make room for the last group. Okay, let's welcome on stage the last group. It's group 2, yeah?
Hello everyone, we're group 2 and we're going to all right. Hello everyone, we're group 2 and we're going to present our pitch for today. So we've decided, of course with the time that we have, we wanted to focus on one station. So we focus on Palm Court and we wanted this to be the pilot or the basis for, of course, the rest of the stations. And we had we have a focus on yeah. So the focus that we have here is we want to have a focus on modularity and also consistent, commuter service. So we will be running through it. I think we've also prepared something, a wireframe that we'll present on the screen. So modularity, replicability, and clear visibility from outside and all sides. That's something that we really want to consider.
We didn't intend to fix everything because we only have like 3 people. So like, we said like, yeah, we even name ourselves Kyle Fazul because it sounds like a really nice name. So okay, so is it on the board? Yay! Okay, let's go. Okay, so let's start with the front. So like, what did we decide to do is that we just decided to do like 3 signboards. So one is that we want to put it at the front bus stop facade. So thank you. Wait, thank you. Okay. We decided to put it at the front bus stop. This is because that people can actually so that people from the other side they can see what exactly this area is. So it's like a double function. One is for when the bus. No, I don't think it's for when the bus stops. But like for those who are on the sidewalk to know where they are, so they know that they are in front of Palm Court. I don't know if it works or not. The pink color is because I initially thought that I wanted to do like a bus.my kind of thing where I wanted that bus.my branding to be put in KL as well. But it's like, yeah, it doesn't really show it that much, to be honest. We feel like we follow more transport for Jakarta, to be honest. Credits to Arjan Shah, love you. Anyways, side bus. So and then at the side of the bus stop though, we also want to put like the numbers. We know that those that are sitting at the side, they might be thinking about what buses serve this area. So we put in all the bus stops that we put it at the side so that they can view it instantly. But because we want to do like a modularity, right? So one thing that I tried to consider was that whenever bus stop operators, no, bus stop maintainers and maybe bus operators, they want to get something quickly printed. So of course, usually when you go over to the printing shops, they don't have those curved signs on hand. So we want something that can be easily printed out. So we just did this easy templates where making sure that it's easily printable by just having simple rectangular sharp edges kind of signboards, which goes back into our A1, A2 bus panel for the easy printing, so that they can just go to the printing shop and then just easily print out, and then they can just plaster it over there. Same goes for, yeah. So like if we go down to the A1, A2 bus panel, so can you scroll down? Can you scroll down a bit? So yeah, so that's why like what we did was that we decided to we wanted to make sure that you can add in the new bus numbers by just simply slotting them into like the slots. I don't know how it's supposed to be. I don't know how to explain it, but like imagine like these squares are like like individual cards that you can just add in like slots, if you know what I mean. Same goes for the no, yeah, wrong. It's supposed to be pointing up there, but it's okay. Same goes for the bus operator as well, where the bus operator, we also recognize that different bus operators have different payment options. So like Rapid KL has Touch and Go, Go KL has Visa, Mastercard, and Do It Now. So we want to indicate that as well. And the gray one, we can also add in more bus operators that are gonna serve the station. Also, if you zoom in a little bit more, right? Can you just a tiny bit more? Can you zoom in, right? We also make sure that we want to ensure that if anyone wants to know like when it was last updated, we also put in like the Dikemas Kini. Dikemas Kini means last updated 10 July 2026, so that people can know like when it was last updated. Don't know if that works. So next one, yeah.
Okay, my part was a simple one since we have 30 seconds more. Okay, just scroll down. Okay, basically my part was the QR codes that you can see. Okay, basically the on the right side is the feedback, and on the left side is the real-time bus update. So to make sure that the information is accessible for everyone is for us to also include the website, which is screen reader accessible, compliance to WCAG 2.2 AA standards. So that's the plan for the wayfinding to be accessible by everyone. Thank you.
He has an entire thesis about it. With this one as well. With this one as well. That's fine. Yeah, with the backlight as well. It's fine. Okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you to our last group. That was group 2. We will now give time to the judges to finalize their deliberations. That'll be about 2 or 3 minutes. And while we wait, I think it would be. Sorry?
It's okay. We just do our best. Yeah.
Tiba-tiba you tukar the other side of the driving. The reverse flow at Rosario and yeah, there's 2 lanes in Brickfields itself. Ah, okay. Because that's one of our concerns as well, because it's a bit confusing. Every traffic is opposite direction at the 2 roads. One near the Post Malaysia and the other one is Jalan Rosario.
into account the limitations that you had. You already had. Thank you. Some of you straight away said we're not going to talk about governance, and I understand why. Right? These are relatively insurmountable barriers within the time frame that you have, which also led to some of you, not actually all of you, being extremely creative with your solutions. And some of you decided to aim small but high impact, which is always great, which adds to greater visibility. I also appreciate the fact that some of you made explicit mention of inclusion of disabled persons, which is great. One of you used the actually updated logo for the wheelchair user, which is facing forward, which is more action oriented rather than a passive person in a wheelchair, which I think it leads to more positive portrayals of persons with disabilities. I appreciate that. Which group? I was thinking it was Faz's group just now. Nazrul's group, who is using the icon. In general, I like the approach that all of you took. And I know it's not an easy thing, especially if you're not familiar with Brickfields. It was really, really, really hard to score, at least for me. So I basically started off with 3 for everyone, and then if you said something which I liked, I added, and if you said something which I didn't like, I deducted. And no one tried to bribe me, which I'm very, very disappointed. And I wish all of you good luck. I don't really know the scores, but they will be announcing it soon. So I'm gonna hand it back to the MC, and I want please give yourselves a big round. Wait. I'm gonna take this chance to show you sign language. This is the sign for applause. So give yourselves a round of applause for all the great effort. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Hasbi, for the comments. I will now hand the floor back to Adrian, who will. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Before I hand the floor back to Adrian, I think it would be great if I could pass the mic to some of you guys, maybe to have similar general comments or reflections regarding the ideation and the challenges that you've presented. So anyone wants to volunteer? Yes, about the ideation. Maybe you have some comments for the other groups. I like this, I like that, and I think this is great and such. Some reflections, personal reflections could be okay throughout the ideation challenge that you've done for the past 2 days since yesterday's walking tour. So if anyone wants to volunteer. I'll give you time. It's fine. Okay. Oh, you've decided? That was fast. We've come into a decision. So, are we ready to announce the winners? Okay. Back with your group again. Hold your hands together and get ready for the decision, because thunder and lightning is getting exciting. Okay. Some people are still outside. Okay. All right. To anyone who has just re-entered the classroom, please regather with your group because there's a decision already. And we will announce the winner of the SEATRAMS Ideation Challenge really soon. So perhaps I'll pass the floor back to Adrian.
Yes. Is everyone already going back from the loo before we announce the special announcement? Before that, but before I announce the winners, please give a round of applause for everyone. Thank you. Thank you very much for all of your hard work. Also do this again. Thank you. In Bahasa Isyarat Indonesia is also.
Okay. So we're so happy to see all of those great ideas that you've already presented, all of those amazing designs. You really took the time and minds and all of the efforts to create all such of the great designs that we will try to harvest everything to create it to one, hopefully, a continuous recommendation that we can bring for the city of Kuala Lumpur in terms of public transport information and wayfinding, because it's actually a program that Transport for Jakarta is doing right now. So hopefully with these ideas that we try to gather, it could be a continuation of advocacy towards a better wayfinding in the city of Kuala Lumpur and also in our region as a start. So without further ado, we will pick two of the best ideas. Our great judges have decided. Thank you for all the judges. Give applause for the judges as well. To come and basically, judge you, everyone. We already decided on the two of the winners for this ideation challenge. So should we start for the first one or the second one? First one first. The winner first. So is the sound effect ready, right? So, and the winner for the first ideation challenge of restart. Wrong timing. The winner is for the ideation challenges group 3. Yay! For all of the concerted efforts and design and wayfinding, we really deem that the design that you've proposed are one of the most inclusive and accessible for all. Please come forward. We already prepared yourself. Berapa orang? How many people are you? 5. Oh, okay. 5, and congratulations. How do you feel?
I'm surprised. We didn't expect that.
So what we have here is a plaque. Ooh. So 5 is basically the boss of the group, right?
No.
Who? Yourself. So who wants? Choose to whom? Oh, yourself. Yeah. Everyone will get one actually. So, so I will give it to Joseph. Maybe. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Sally, do you want to come as well? No? Okay. Oh, the judges, if you want to come as well. Someone?
How should we wait? What?
I'll go.
Free Palestine. Hey, one more. Ayyo.
Congratulations to Group 3.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations to Group 3 for your great ideas. Hopefully we will be able to harvest your ideas more to make a better Brickfields in Kuala Lumpur. So that's the first winner. But we deem there is also a group that has been very excellent in their ideas on improving wayfinding and accessibility in Brickfields. So we will also pick the second one. So the second winner for the Ideation Challenge on SEATRAMS is Group 5. Thank you very much for your concerted efforts. Please come forward to receive the prize. Congratulations. Okay, we will first give you the here. Come on. Congratulations. Ali is very lucky today. And Shen too. Oh yeah, both are very excellent. But for Shen, maybe how do you feel?
Surprised as well, yeah. But let's talk more. You know, we can always improve the ideas. This is a very short term planning process, or whatever. But I think everyone has amazing ideas, and I think we all looked at an aspect throughout the entire wayfinding process. So again, wayfinding we believe is a process, and I think everyone has some input at every stage, lah. So yeah.
Indeed. You have also the plaques inside. Can you just open it and to show it to everyone in the group? For the judges as well, can you again move forward and where's Hasbi?
Wait, where's Hasbi? Hasbi? Oh no.
Congratulations once again, tahniah pada rakan-rakan kita. For those who didn't get the plaque, don't be shy, don't fret. Everyone is the winner of this ideation challenge. We still believe again. Give them a round of applause from everyone who've been joining the ideation session, and hopefully, even though there's like plaques and everything, we will actually still try to consider all of your ideas that you've been, trying so hard to, came into fruition. That we will try to make some new changes or maybe new recommendations for the future with this. So, how does everyone feel after 3 days? It's fire. Woo! Woo! Yeah, sadly, I'm very sad, but we already almost at the end of this workshop. But before we try and finish this, there is something that we wanted to look forward to, and to see what kind of things that we can do forward as like fellow transport advocates and mobility advocates in terms of wayfinding. But before I do that, does anyone here wanted to share their views on this workshop? How do you feel about this 3-day event, and what do you look forward after this? Also, of course, our great friend, the winner.
Hello, everyone. Hi, nice to meet you again. First of all, I'd like to thank Celine, of course, for inviting our government, Quezon City government, to be part of this workshop. To be honest, I would say this workshop is very, very timely for me because currently I'm on the process of changing our loading and unloading stations, and I did not know actually before this workshop that wayfinding is very, very essential, how essential it is. I am actually guilty that I overlooked it multiple times, and now that the Transport for Jakarta and other speakers said the thing about gave information about wayfinding, I start to realize that it is very vital for transportation. It gives people direction, it gives people guide, and also it encourages people to use public transportation more. So I believe that once I come back home in the Philippines, I'll start speaking with my boss and hopefully the city mayor, so we can start incorporating it in our projects. And also, hopefully, once you guys visit the Philippines, I can showcase that, guys, this is the product of the workshop that I was when I was with you in Malaysia. Hopefully, okay. So that's I'm very, very thankful, and there's a lot of smart people, intelligent people. I was truly inspired by your work, guys, and it is an honor to meet all of you and to present, and also it is a bonus for me to get the award. Thank you so much, guys. It was a pleasure. I appreciate the work that you've done. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Joseph. That's exactly what encapsulates this workshop. We dreamed this workshop to be a platform for everyone to share and to also to start knowing each other, that to see that wayfinding is something that is really just starting to gain ground in a lot of cities in Southeast Asia. And by inviting everyone here, like the Mahagurus of transport design again, like Samuel from there, and maybe Fahmi from Brunei, Kyle from the Philippines, and me myself. It's a really wonderful moment for me and everyone. I hopefully so that this is just the beginning of it. This is just really the beginning of it. So hopefully so that we will actually start to create something that we could, move forward to. Yes. 30 seconds.
Can I just say, as probably like from the Malaysian side, I think I am extremely grateful and happy that this event has happened. For a lot of you guys here, I don't think without this event, many of you guys would have never met, prior to this. So we have public transport operators, we have people who advocate for better signage. Everyone is in this room, and I'm really, really happy that this conversation is happening finally in Malaysia. When I go to Singapore, when I go to Indonesia, I'm so freaking jealous that, wow, they have great signage. And for many parts, it actually starts from the bottom up. And that conversation hasn't really happened, that consciousness hasn't really happened in Malaysia, and I'm so happy that it's happening right now, right here in Kuala Lumpur, and I love to have this conversation with many, many of you guys for many years ahead. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ernest, for your comments. So, what we're thinking of moving forward, since this workshop might have to end, but I hope the connections, the bond, and maybe the same energy and the vision, we will carry on moving forward, starting now. So, to summarize, SEATRAMS, our team has started to summarize everything that we tried to listen to, all the things, the activity that we're doing. The first point, of course, is the inclusive wayfinding is a must for accessibility in our mobility systems. This is something that we will have to carry forward to start continuing to basically advocate to everyone in the region, to public transport operators, to the governments, to the public, that this is something that is there. That is, the world of wayfinding and design is already growing. The history came back a century even before, but the mindset of design has yet to reach everyone. So this is something that we have to start, really speak in a much larger scale in this region. The second one is, of course, from all of the sessions and from the presentations that we heard, good governance and collaboration is really a key for us to actually also moving forward. Again, from my background, I'm just, again, a designer and also really a person that is caring about my city, for example. But from that energy, we really need to find a best way for us to channel this towards the people that are actually doing all the stuff on the top. Because sometimes we have great ideas, great minds. Again, we all gather here, but sometimes, all of the decision came just from the boss up above, right? To do it yes or no, right? Sometimes. So we really have to look forward and to see where's this best way for us to reach, and also to basically encourage more and more people that is within the system to actually start realizing that this is something that we need to look forward into, which is wayfinding and a better design towards wayfinding. Third one, and of course, again, back to the fact that with this occasion, this 3-day event, we see that people would, yeah, maybe you don't know each other from the first day. We really see the energy. The first day was really quite formal, and everyone doesn't know each other. Everyone like is a bit scared. Is this guy a really VIP guy? I'm really surprised with Ms. Sunita here, because I thought you guys like a very important person from Prasana, so we are like, oh, boss. But then he befriended with our friend here, with Roy. So this is the kind of thing that we wanted to happen in this workshop, right? So this skill sharing session is really beneficial for us, and hopefully with this coming to an end, maybe we could start also expecting this to happen maybe in the future also. So what we are trying to do as the next step for this is next. This is the idea that we wanted to continue moving forward after this workshop ends. To create a hub, to create a platform for all of the wayfinding and transport accessibility advocates alike, to basically just share and also to connect through a platform, a shared platform that we can use to basically start moving this idea forward together as a bigger part of a network. So we're proposing a Southeast Asian Wayfinding and Accessibility Hub. Everyone at the table already have a bit of some small commitment or some small aspiration, I would say, that we would like to do, continuing moving forward. So what we're going to do with this hub, next, is to share basically a same aspiration that, of course, Southeast Asia as a very growing region, we really wanted to see a place where everyone could access and navigate through public transport or any urban places safely, independently, and also with confidence, regardless of age, ability, social background, language, familiarity, city, or the system. Because again, Southeast Asia is a really, really, really diverse region. Everyone here came from different backgrounds, different languages. And to see that from all the stories that we have, we actually also share the same challenges, even though it's just the differing languages or just differing governing system, for example. But we see that it's actually possible to make this happen, because we also already see all the examples on how everyone in this session right now trying to carry the energy to create better cities through wayfinding. That is what made myself a bit very emotional about it in a lot of sense, because everyone is doing their part. And this is the chance, finally, everyone will be able to, to share that, coming all the way to Kuala Lumpur. So what we're gonna do, first one, next, is to build a regional community of practices that shares experiences, exchange our ideas, and inspire innovation to address accessibility and wayfinding challenges in Southeast Asia. Maybe we will start quite small, just open a WhatsApp group. That's a very simple one. Do you guys agree about that? Yes? Yes. So we'll open that, a WhatsApp group about that. So anything about wayfinding, you need any questions about wayfinding, just throw that message away that we will try to help you guys out with. Second one. Oh, yes. The champion inclusive wayfinding. Of course, this is the shared vision that we wanted to achieve. Promoting accessibility as one of the main tenets of sustainable mobility through collaboration and co-creation. We realize, of course, we cannot work alone to carry everything. Some of us are working alone right now. For example, like Mr. Fahmi came all the way from Brunei with his ideas, and what we want to do here is to carry him up so that maybe Bruneian government in the future will listen to his ideas, right? That's what we wanted. So with this, we wanted to basically elevate everyone, especially for the vulnerable groups, to create a more inclusive design through wayfinding and hopefully a better cities for this region. And the last one, and to of course also to open up ourselves through open data, through research, through any practical tools that we can use to support a good governance in this issue, because sometimes we all agree that sometimes the last hurdle is just the way when we wanted to hear the boss to say yes, right? So this is also what we wanted to achieve. So basically, hopefully with this new hub, we will try to create a much better world for us in Southeast Asia through wayfinding information. Do you guys all agree with this? Yes? Yes? Can we move forward with this hub? Yes, I like that energy. Thank you very much, everyone. Please give a round of applause for everyone here. We will also try to create a small signing about this. I think the paper is there. Oh, is that already, right? So just a small, we're Southeast Asian, so we like to have a bit of formality with this, So we will invite all of the 6 countries that are representing the SEATRAMS right now to help us sign this small aspiration that we're moving forward. Well, for Brunei and Singaporeans, it's very easy. There's only one of you guys. We will invite all of the representatives maybe to move forward. Maybe first of all from Brunei. Woo! And from Singapore, Samuel. Thank you very much, man. From the Philippines, who want to be the ambassador of wayfinding? Kyle, maybe. Please move forward. Thank you. From Thailand, who wants to represent us? From Mayday. Wait, come forward, please. Thank you. Roti Saiwai. Yay. From Indonesia, who wants to represent? Not me. I would like someone else to represent us. Not from Transport for Jakarta, I would say. Razi, you could come, please, to represent Indonesia. And then lastly, from Malaysia, you have the big group, so you masyuara lah to do. Or maybe Miss Sunita can also. Maybe we will invite you lah. Oh, you can. Oh yeah, yes. Ash, please do come forward. Or maybe we need a bit of a combination. This there with me, we'll switch. Oh, ladies, so you lah. I don't want to have a man now. Maybe you please also come forward. Maybe Dina, if you also help us come forward to help this, to make this signing as inclusive as ever. Yes. Yay.
The only thorn.
You have the marker. Just a very simple one. So this is just a very simple way to start symbolically. Hopefully that with this, we will continue forward with something very positive. First, I would invite first Razi to sign.
Okay. By the way, wayfinding accessibility hub is wow. So you will have to answer for one. Oh no, no. The answer completely.
Don't block him lah. Okay, good. Thank you, Razi from Indonesia. Give him applause. Yay. Or maybe stay here. And we have a. Then from Fami from Brunei, please come forward as well to sign our pledge. Thank you. Samuel from Singapore, please come forward. Thank you. Anywhere you want. After this, you guys would be also welcome to sign this pledge. Thank you, Samuel. Krawit from Mayday, please. Thank you. Dina from the Philippines. Yes, the biggest one, Ken. Siblings. Are we all siblings? Thank you, Dina. Last but not least, Ash from Malaysia.
I put there Sulong Cities
Sulong.
onward.
Oh, Sulong means onwards in Filipino. Thank you. Yes, let's take a picture together for all the representatives. Maybe one can go here.
Okay. Okay. Once again. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay.
Thank you, everyone. Salamat. Khop kap.
Ya. Terima kasih.
So, we are really almost at the end of this workshop. Again, before we close this officially, I would invite our great Clean Mobility Collective Southeast Asia coordinator, our lady Celine, to share her remarks on this workshop. Thank you, everyone. Please give her a round of applause. Thank you.
Hi. Okay, I'm gonna make this super quick. And I just want to use this time to really thank everybody, especially first and foremost, our very brilliant, wonderful, sometimes rebellious speakers. Can we give them all a round of applause? I think I just want to say that you've inspired me the past, 2 days with your stories, and I hope that you've inspired the participants here, and I'm so sure they did, as well as between yourselves as well, knowing the different context of each of the countries. And of course, I really want to also give my appreciation and thanks to our Malaysian government representatives, Indonesian government representatives, Philippine government representatives. I thank you so much for being so open and for being here for the entire 3 days, actually. And I hope that you continue to be open to CMC and to the CSOs and our partners here to collaborate more. And I hope this is just the beginning. Hopefully, more city governments will be part of the conversation. This is just the start. And of course, I would like to thank all of the participants. You are all amazing. Thank you so much for your energy and for being so active throughout the workshop. I hope that okay, so I hope that as we go back to our cities, to our countries, I know that the past, discussions, there's a lot of things that we need to solve, and we really have to prioritize things. But I do hope that when you all go back to your work, and to your jobs, I hope that you consider first and foremost, thinking about how to make mobility, public transport systems more accessible for everyone. And I hope that, this workshop gives you a renewed sense of commitment to continue pushing for, and continue asking the right questions, asking about who are we really designing for, whose journey are we making easier, and who are we still leaving behind. So I hope this is just the start. And again, thank you so much for everyone for your time, for your knowledge, for your expertise, for your, for helping your cities, because I believe you are the kind of people that don't just say, okay, this is how it has been, this is how it has always been, will be, but you are the type of people who really make and put forward solutions to make your cities a lot better. And for that, I commend all of you, and please keep on fighting the good fight, and we hope to collaborate more soon. Thank you so much.
Before I totally close everything to Dafa, are you going to close it? No? Oh, I will. So, thank you, Celine, for the great remarks to end this great workshop. Again, I hope everyone is enjoying this workshop, totally hopefully gaining everything, a lot of new knowledge that we can carry forward for this advocacy and for this idea of better wayfinding to start gaining more ground in a lot of cities in Southeast Asia. Before I totally close this workshop, I would also thank you, especially for the coordinating team from the Malaysian team. There is Akil from Transit Malaysia that has been helping us with all of the planning of the workshop. Thank you. And also Suyen here from Community Initiatives that has been helping us on the planning of the walking tour and the ideation. We also have Ernest here who have been helping us on a lot of things in the Malaysian side. And of course, Celine, our super boss, super boss from the Philippines that has been, not my boss, our main collaborator. So again, but of course, I thank especially for the PTOs, Prasarana first this instance for staying the entire 3-day event. Prasarana Firdaus also, thank you very much. Also for all of our Malaysian counterparts, Fusion Works that also has been here, helping us on the know about more wayfinding issues. And of course, all of the participants, we hope that you will, for Malaysian ones, hati-hati jalan pulang, especially but also for our Southeast Asian friends that are going back to their own countries. Maybe today, some of you already flying back today, and maybe this weekend just want to go pusing the Kuala Lumpur, right? Hope you enjoy Kuala Lumpur and also have a safe flight home. That's one good question. Hopefully, our Malaysian counterparts, everyone here will stay open. Don't block us on WhatsApp because we are nagging you with a lot of things regarding wayfinding. And hopefully we will see everyone again in the future. I hereby maybe just formally ending this workshop, and hopefully we'll see you again in the future with all the happiness and the energy to make wayfinding better. Thank you very much, everyone. Terima kasih. Yes. Before, there's going to be lunch served. I know some people will also do Solat Jumat. So before we do that, let's take a group picture to end this workshop officially. Thank you very much, everyone. Terima kasih, salamat, Khop Hun Kap.